You're here now. What's kind of the mood, I guess, the vibe of the team here as you guys have arrived in town?
Well, we had a great week of prep, and I was proud of our guys, the way we responded. Now turn around and play the same team again in a week, it's a unique situation. But like I said, we had a great week of prep. Our guys are excited to be back here and ready to play. And, now it's to the point where we're like, all right, let's hurry up and let's get the game on.
You guys, obviously, the quarterfinal round's been a tough one for you, obviously, and then you have to play the home team on their courts, and it just beats you. I mean, obviously a tough draw for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be, arguably they're playing better than anybody in the league right now, and we know that. We're going to have to play a great game, and we got a lot of respect for what they've been doing, and they've done it on the road, they've done it at home, and they did it to us. So we know we're going to have to play a great game.
How much prep do you do for them as opposed to just working on yourselves at this
Both,
point?
You always it's always the balance that you gotta, you don't just focus on your opponent. There's obviously we didn't do a very good job in some things in the last game, and if we don't do a better job in this game, then the season's over. That's the reality of the situation that you're in and at this time of year, and so we got a lot of guys that want to keep playing, and we're going to go do battle.
I know when you have a game where you just played them, you're down 27 or whatever it was at one point. I know defensively you guys really struggled at times. I mean, I don't know if it's good to play them right away again, but your guys probably are going to be ready to get out there again against them probably.
Well, you'd hope so.
Yeah.
And that's the challenge, and I got guys that usually respond to the challenge. So, it's they know that it's on them. They got to step up, and it's the line is drawn. There's two good teams coming out on the court, and let's go compete.
I know they had pretty easy success getting to the rim on you guys in that game. I mean, defensively, what needs to improve from a week ago?
Well, that's why people are going to tune in the game. You got to see what has to improve.
But I guess what gave them problems that they were doing well in that last game?
You're going to have to tune in on Thursday and find out.
I know you mentioned those seniors, but obviously they've been together for a long time. Justinian mentioned a few days ago that he would, or actually it's probably a week ago now, that he would really like to make a stamp in the postseason somewhere. How are they going to go about doing that, or what would that be defined as?
I was pleased with their approach all week, and like I said, I got a veteran group that likes each other, wants to keep playing, they want to keep competing, they like being at the tournament. There's only one way to stay here.
Is RJ good to go? I know he.
Yeah, he's good to go.
Okay.
He takes a lot of contact for, and it's terrible, but I've seen him get smashed so many times. I'm getting used to it. Like I probably don't check on him enough. Like he takes some. When I go back and watch the film, I'm like, oh my goodness, he takes a beating.
What was it?
Being undersized every single night, but to do what he does night after night after night and take the hits that he takes, it should be appreciated, and it shouldn't be taken for granted by me as a coach. But man, when I look back on the film, I was like, he took a pretty darn good hit, and but he's fine. He practiced all week. He's great. Our health is great. That's been a blessing this year. We've had, you always have your nicks and bruises and ankles and things like that. Little sicknesses, and Abu had some things go on, and Hobbs had some things. But we've been pretty blessed with good health this year, and so I think we're in good health right now going in.
I'm definitely not an anatomy major, but it almost looked like he got hit in an internal organ on that screen that he got going.
Yeah, that was
like a spleen. What was it?
Oh, I know.
What did they do?
I have a coaching buddy that took a charge one time and ruptured his spleen. And it's not the same kind of hit.
Yeah.
You're right. You might be you could be a doctor. But yeah, you take a hit like that sometimes and you never know. And so, no, everything's great with him, so I feel good.
You mentioned kind of one and done at this point. You lose, your season's over. What just you kind of have nothing to lose. You're playing the home team. You're the lower. Just what's the mindset, I guess, in terms of just going out there and, as you say, letting the fur fly?
Yeah, that's what we have to do, and just compete our tails off for 40 minutes, because it's not going to be, a deal where you go out and blow them out in the first 5 minutes. That's not happening in this situation and in this tournament when you get to these next rounds, because everybody's good, and we've got a lot of good teams in this league right now that it's going to be an interesting tournament. And it's just going to really, as simple as that sounds, it's going to come down to who plays the best the next 3 days.
Can it help you though that you're not like the big favorite in this game?
I don't know. You know, sometimes, you know, like there's different scenarios that help and hurt, and sometimes analyze them, and sometimes it goes the way you think. Like I've always kind of hated that 3 seed because now you play a team that won a game on this court, and they kind of got those tournament jitters out, and they're playing good, they're feeling good about themselves. So now, but in the 4-5 game, you're not getting that. You're getting 2 teams that haven't played yet, but now you traded that for the home team. So there's always something. It's just a matter of let's get out there on the court and let's let these 2 teams fight it out.
There's the only different. You guys at the Mountain West is going to be the first team to, their championship game is going to be the very first one this year in terms of putting a team into the tournament. Other teams are playing regular season games. Does it feel weird at all?
It feels really weird because we're usually one of the last and playing on the Saturday before Selection Sunday. So yeah, the biological clock is a little off right now.